So I mainly am advocating for a child to know how powerful their voice is. And in that sense, this year I had to go viral over a video that I did, and that really opened more doors for me to be able to vocalize the safety of the children and to break down and talk about children's rights and safety and protection in ways that people can be able to help their own kids to be vocal about their safety. In that sense, I've been working with the Legal Center for that, in that regard.
Well, you are being recognized as the legal champion for this year. What does this award exactly mean to you personally?
Honestly, it means a lot. Most of this work happens quietly online or in conversations or behind the scenes. So being recognized is very humbling. Showing up consistently for children and using your own voice does really matter. So it's just empowering me more to be vocal or to stand in the gap way or to stand for those that need someone else to back them up. So it's really humbling, really a good experience, and I'm really honored.
You have worked closely with the Legal Assistance Centre to share child protection and legal information. How did this collaboration exactly come about, and how has it been for you so far?
This happened very naturally because in August, like I said, I went viral over a child safety video where I sang about the private parts of the kids and how kids can be vocal and just be loud and know that their words are powerful. So when that happened, the Legal Assistance Centre contacted me and said that we want to work with you in collaboration to child safety and just to bring awareness. And so they came to me via Instagram, which is where we did the co-collaboration, and it happened so. And then since then, we've just been working together to bring awareness and just to spread the knowledge that is needed for parents to be able to help their kids or to be able to speak up when they need help or their kids need help. So that's how it happened, and it's been a good experience so far.
Now, much of your advocacy happens on social media, as you are rightly pointing it out. Why is it so important to use digital platforms to educate the public about children's rights as well as legal protection?
Yeah, because that's where people are. Not everyone attends workshops or just meets or comes to workshops or trainings, but most people are on social media, and it's a powerful space to educate. I've noticed that if you use it in the right manner, it can reach far more beyond what we can imagine. So that's where we correct or can give out correct information and start important conversations about children's safety in real time. And also to bring awareness when it comes to cyberbullying. That's where everyone is. The youngsters or people that are not able to join physically can be able to engage socially and just spread more awareness. So it's a powerful tool, the right tool to be used when it's used in the right manner.
So at the award ceremony taking place later on today, what key message or topic will you be highlighting in your address?
I will just put more emphasis on the child awareness and educating, or the importance of educating the children and adults about the harms that can happen when we are silent. Child protection should not only start when it's a crisis or when we see that there is a problem, but just for it should be part of how we raise the children. So I would just emphasize on the importance of parents bringing awareness to their kids as small as they are, or to teach their children about their own safety and their own protection and about how valuable their voice is. So I might just highlight a little bit on that.
Well, that was going to be my next question, that, the importance of parents, caregivers as well as young people, that child protection remains such a serious concern.
I would say that silence never protects a child. I know that growing up we are told certain topics are taboo, but if something doesn't feel right, it needs to be spoken about. And children deserve to be believed. They deserve someone that they can look up to, that can be a voice when they feel weak or when they feel like they are not supported or not protected. So Namibians should be able to vocalize. I know that because of the state that our country is in, the poverty and everything else, it triggers or allows parents to be more quiet, because sometimes they are bright, they are given money or they are given a resource and they see it as, okay, now I need to let go of this, I need to put it under a radar. But we need, no matter the situation that we find ourselves into, we must be able to help a child that is in need. We must be able to bring down the walls that we have put on this topic of child safety and be able to voice it to them so that we can have the power over what our children experience. I always say that sometimes these things happen in the house that the child is, but the child is not even aware that what is happening to them is wrong. There are some kids that grow up in an environment where their uncles, their brothers are doing things to them, but they don't know that it's wrong. But if we can be vocal and tell them that when this happened, it's wrong, they can be able to identify what is already in their house and be able to speak up. So I would really just advise parents or the Namibia at large to be vocal, to help a child to be vocal, or to help a child to have a voice that is so loud, and so that they can feel protected and seen.
Well, obviously, through this collaboration, thousands of people have been reached locally as well as internationally, and obviously the impact has been rather great. What can people expect from today's hashtag Legal Champion 2025 awards ceremony, especially those that will be watching the live stream locally and internationally?
They can expect a really inspiring celebration of people that are making a difference, even if it's just a small difference in their community. It's almost like what we do is not seen or is not going unseen. So it's about recognizing advocacy or justice and the power of everyday people standing up for what's right. Just to share a post or just to like, you are already spreading awareness. So they will just witness an ordinary Namibian or ordinary person being recognized for standing up for what is really important, because the child is the next generation. They are the next leaders, and if they can already be protected now, if they can be guided in the right direction, we will have a saver generation. We'll have a generation that knows the power in their voice. So it is an honorable and memorable celebration, but also just to empower those that feel like what I'm doing is unseen or what I'm doing is not enough, but then to be recognized that your voice also matters, that you are not just an ordinary person. So I'm truly grateful